welcome to my channel, Alaskan Girl Budgets. In today's video, I thought I might give you a glimpse of how I set up my weekly budget. So let's get into it. So I have this little binder that I use, that I have been using ever since January. It's my own little mess. Let's see. All right, here's what I'm looking for. Set this off. So this is my August monthly budget. This is just a glimpse of what I do pay, part of my budget. I'm not going to include everything in here for my budget, but let's get started. So this is my weekly budget sheet that I do use from Hey K Budget. I like it. It suits my purposes. It's easy for me to follow, and it's just something that I enjoy doing. So the first thing I do is I will come in here and write my pay date will be on the 8th. My check did go in on a Thursday. The bank I use, I get it a day early, but I don't count it until on a Friday. All right, so I'm going to put my income, and it was $940 is what I'm using to budget. Let's see, my buffer, what I'll do is after I do all my bills, then I'll go back and look in my bank. And after taking out the 940, I will see what's left in my bank, and I call that a buffer. It's usually anywhere from $100 to $50. All right, so we're going to start off with my bills. All right, so we have AT&T. And so I'll go and look. My AT&T is $287 divided by 4. So this is how I determine how much I'm going to pay. So I'm going to do $71. All right. Then we have my Fetch, which is my pet insurance. It will get 7. My fuel and propane. We use fuel. We use fuel. That's hard to say. For heating oil to heat the house, and the propane is what we cook with, and it has 170. So I'm just going to put 5 in it. GCI. And for my fuel and propane, I would like about 200. My GCI this month is getting 48, because my GCI bill is, just so y'all can see, so my GCI bill, it's $189.99. So I do 190 divided by 4 equals 47. So I said 48. My GVA is my power bill. And how much? So it is gonna 165 for last month. So I just do it on the previous month, divide it by 4, and so it gets 41. So my Microsoft is going to be the same, and it gets 3. My Netflix is $18, so I'll say 18 divided by 4. What did I give it last time? I gave it 5, so I'm going to give it 4 this time. My Roku, which is my Apple, it's Apple, Ko-Fi, and FreshBooks, and I'm going to give it 5. Well, let's see. So my Ko-Fi membership is 10. My FreshBooks is 4, and my Apple is 4 divided by 4. Okay, yeah. So I'm giving it 5. My water, which we have to have water delivered, will be getting, it's always 25. My extra debt is 25. And then I did add credit cards is 48. All right, so let's total this up and see how much we have. I'm just going to run through this real quick. Okay, so I did realize I left something out. I left out my son's school. He will get $10. So how are y'all doing today? It is actually a Thursday evening, and I took half a day off. I went and had my nails done. I took my son to buy some clothes for college. He needed to get his PPD checked, which he's good on that. Um, just a little run around for him to get him ready. He does move out this weekend and moves into the dorms, which my mama heart's kind of sad right now. But I'm excited for him too. He is going to enjoy it. So we're going to say 940 minus 292 equals 648. Now for my cash envelopes, which I did a lot of spending. I did self-care. Well, I can't even write. Self-care gets 50, which I did spend out of this today. Laundry. So I took a bunch of stuff to the dry cleaners and I just spent $96. So it's going to get 65, but I had it. That's why I do rollover for laundry. My gas will be getting 50. Groceries is 300. That's what I did. I put Justin's school in the wrong one. I'll put it in that one. Zoe, which yesterday, August the 6th, was her birthday. She turned 3, and she will be getting, how much did I budget for Zoe this month? Zoe, I did 150 divided by 4, 37. All right. So my miscellaneous and spending will get 10 each. All right. And let's add this up. $522. Does that 522? Yes. So we have 648 minus 522 equals 126. Now I will do all of my sinking funds, but what I do is I just write sinking funds and it's $35. And the reason I do that is because I will take this $35 and I will put it into my sinking fund binder that I have. Now, let me think about all my games that I'm going, or all my savings. I have Chasing Rainbows. And I was going to give it 10. I have Dreams Come True. The Chasing Rainbows is by Beautifully Me and You. Dreams Do Come True is by Norella's Budget. And I didn't do it last week, so I'm going to do it this week. My Christmas, I'm not sure. My debt binder. So with my debt binder, I was going to start taking the credit card payment. I was thinking about putting it toward my debt binder and my extra debt, since all of it is going to that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of just putting it in that extra envelope, I think I am just going to put it toward my debt binder. But I'm still going to put it over here, because in case something happens and it doesn't go in this binder for some reason, I want to make sure that I'm still putting up for debt. All right, and then my sinking funds binder is 35. And then I do have my monthly binder. And then I have what I call my fund binder. Okay. So let's see here. 126 minus 35 equals, so let's do the total, 35. We're going to do remaining, 91. We're going to say 91 minus 10 minus 20. I am not counting these two because they're up here. And that's 61 divided by 3. So that would give me $20 for each. And that's just what I have. So we're going to say 91. Well, first let's add this up. So that's 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 equals 90. Let me do it one more time, because I should have that extra dollar, but I like to just double check. What do I want to put that towards? I say Christmas. So now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to write my bills. And my bills are $292. My cash is $522. And I need to figure out a way, I feel like, to lower this. Oops, my top just came off and hit the floor. Oh well, I will find it later. I'll do my sinking funds, which is 35. And then I'll do my savings. Challenges, which is 91. So let's see, 292 plus 522 plus 35 plus 91 equals 940. That gives me a balance of 940. And so that gives me a zero-based budget. Your girl did it. I did it. Sometimes I'll do it and I'm like, what did I do? Where did I mess up? All right. But now I am going to move the calculator. I'm going to come over here. I hope y'all can still see. And I do have to turn my paper so I can write. I'm going to come over here to August. Oops, too far. August. What do I owe? So my power bill will be due. And Microsoft. And that's it. All right. And then, how much did I say my power bill was going to be? Let me look right here. My power bill is going to be $164.44, and Microsoft is $11.99. So the date is 8/8/25, and the amount is $9.40. And so I have AT&T for $71. I have Fetch for $7. I have my fuel and propane for $5. My GCI, which is my internet, for $48. My power bill, $41. Microsoft, and the Microsoft is for my son because he does play video games on his computer. My Netflix is $4. My Roku, Apple, Ko-Fi, and FreshBooks is $5. My water is $25. My extra debt is $25. My credit card, and that may be kind of confusing to you, about me putting it in this budget. I just want to make sure that it is in a budget. I don't really want to move it over here and count on it, me putting it here, in case, say, I don't have enough money for one of my bills. So let's say my power bill got to be something outrageous. Well, I'm going to cut my savings challenges to pay my power bill. I am not going to cut this debt, my extra debt payment and my credit card payments, I'm not going to cut those. So I want to make sure that I have them in my main budget, because all of my savings challenges are extra money. It's just extra. I hope that makes sense. So my credit cards are $48. And Justin's school is $10. Oh, and just to add one more little tidbit to that. And this way, if I move it over here, it's funner it's funner. Let me see how to put this. It makes it fun to save money for your extra debt and your credit card payments if you're doing challenges with them. All right, I have my self-care for $50. Laundry, $65. Gas is $50. Groceries is $300. And I know my grocery bill for a week seems kind of high, but that is for me, my husband, my 18-year-old, and then my 26-year-old has been coming around to eat supper. So I had to go up on my grocery bill. I was doing $250 a month. Zoe's $37. Miscellaneous and spending is $10 and $10. All right. Now I have my sinking funds, which is $35. All right. I have my savings challenges, my chasing rainbows, which is 10. Dreams do come true is 20. Christmas is 21. My debt is 73. So then what I do is I just kind of do that and that. Then sinking binder is 35. I'll do that. My monthly challenges is 20. And then my fun binder is 20. All right. Now I'll just go through and tally all this up, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm through and done my tally marks. I need, so I will come down to the bottom and write 100, 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. And I might use a calculator for this. So just because on camera I will mess it up. So that is 2 for 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I know y'all can laugh at me. For 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Fingers crossed that this is right. 200 plus 300 plus 200 plus 70 plus 90 plus 95. Okay, I had to go back and trash the other one, and this one is correct. So sometimes that can be difficult for me to do. I do have a little twist in this too, though. I have money that I would normally put back in the bank to pay my credit card with. What I'll do is I'll pull the denominations that I can use for this, and then from there, what I don't have, then I'll go to the bank. Or if I have too many denominations of, say, of 5, and I don't need them, then I'll deposit them. So I hope that kind of makes sense. If not, if you have any questions, you can leave your questions down below. I will do my best to answer them. Again, I want to thank y'all for joining me for this. This is a first video, budget with me video that I've done. I hope it turns out okay. Thank y'all for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye.